Welcome to episode 5 of season 2 of my Sketchbook and Doodles tour. And here is a picture of Anna from Frozen that I've just found. It's not too bad. Yeah, the positioning of the body and stuff is a bit weird, but it's not a bad attempt, really. At least you can tell who it is. And here are a few little random sketches. As you can tell, there's Itachi, which looks awful. There's an attempt drawing Nardo, I think. Little girl, Edo Tensei Minato, which actually doesn't look too bad, all things considered. Nose and mouth. I think that was supposed to be the snowman. Raymond Briggs the snowman, I think. There's a bit of Holly. And there's Edo Tensei Obito. Some eyes. Me reading, again, for some reason. A star. Random little things there. Nardo, which looks a bit awkward. Yeah. So, let's venture into this folder and see what we've got. Lots of random stuff, I imagine. This is from the Pokemon Adventures manga, and I just love the picture. As you know, I'm a big fan of Cynthia, having cosplayed her. I don't know whether I'll keep this picture or not. It's kind of pixelated, but I might reprint it off and put it in my room somewhere. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got here? And this is Adult Sage Naruto and Nagato and Jiraiya. I think I call this piece the bridge to peace. It's not too bad. It's Naruto's proportions there are a bit weird. I think Nagato looks the best there. There's Jiraiya. His head looks really big, like kind of bigger than the rest of his body, but it's not too bad, I suppose. Right, so go through one bit at a time, I think. There's Togepi, looking absolutely adorable. I like Togepi. I don't know why I didn't outline its eyes and mouth mind, but it's quite cute. And there's Teddiursa. Colouring's a bit too light there, but it's not too bad overall. It's very cute. And this is Swinub and Skitty, both looking very, very cute. Yeah. Oh, something else here. And there's Piplup, again looking very cute. And this is like an Iraqi shipping picture, like Paul and Dawn. This is Paul seeing Dawn in a contest, though I don't think this would be like very... I don't think canonically he'd be like that unless there was some character development between the two, like more character development between the two. But yeah, it's not a bad picture. Yeah. Just take everything out because it'll be easier to look at. And there's Max from Pokemon. Looking kinda cute. Natami's not too bad. Maybe I should have drawn his other ear on, I don't know. And there's Munchlax. Yeah. I think I was trying to draw Paul and Naruto there. There's Ash. Not too bad. The eye anatomy is slightly off, but it's not too bad. There's Advanced Generation Ash, looking kind of cool, but I think the colours kind of clashed a bit in this picture, which is a bit of a shame. If you look further in, yeah, the eyes are a bit dodgy, but it's not the worst picture I've ever done. I think I was trying to draw all the versions of Ash along here, but it didn't actually happen. Nevertheless, not a bad job. And there's Cayenne Cross from Vampire Knight, which actually isn't too bad considering how terrible I am at drawing Vampire Knight characters. And there's Hollow Ichigo, looking absolutely terrifying. Yeah, that's not too bad. And this is just a very random page, mostly Bleach, but some other stuff. I think that's supposed to be CL from Black Butler, and there's Kakashi. Oh, no, that's supposed to be Haru from Free. Yeah. I couldn't tell really. Here's Time Skip Orihime. Yeah. I think the proportions are a bit crazy there. Hand actually isn't too bad. Well, that hand isn't too bad. That one's just dodgy, but I tried. Fish proportions aren't too bad though. That outfit isn't too bad. Random eyes there. And there's Kisuke Urahara looking awesome, if I do say so myself. And I do. And there's Angry Rukia, Time Skip Rukia. And there's L from Death Note. And there's my OC, Renji. And there's Naruto looking angry for some reason. That's Toru from Fruits Basket. That's CL from Black Butler. And that actually is CL. It's not Haru from Free. And that's Zero and Yuki from Vampire Knight, and this Zero looks awful there. Yuki doesn't look great, but eh. So as you can see, I've got a couple of other pages to show you. Sun's shining through the windows, so it might be hard to see these properly. And there's Sanji from One Piece, and he's looking very good, if I do say so myself. There's Nico Robin from One Piece, and she looks really good there as well. There's Orochimaru. I think Orochimaru looks really good there as well. Yeah, I don't know what that was I was trying to draw. I don't have a clue. And there's Tony Chopper from One Piece, and he's looking very cute there. Maybe his shoulders are a bit funny, but eh. And this is number 65 from D. Greyman. Minor character, but yeah, it looks alright. And then that's Cone from Bleach. And I like his expression here, it's quite funny and quite good. Yeah. This is Crory from D. Greyman, and I think he looks really good. I don't really draw Crory that much, but yeah, he looks really good there. He's a sweetie, Crory. I like him. And there's Aang. He looks good there. That's Luffy and Shanks. Which looks good. That's Kamui Lee. And I love how I've drawn his expression there. He's from D. Greyman as well. I like this picture. I like how this came out. That's Buggy the Clown from One Piece, and he looks really good there. And that's Naruto. So this Sailor Moon, I don't know how well you can see that. She looks alright. Her hand's a bit funny, as you can see. Yeah. straighten this up. There's Prince Zuko. Yeah. There's Sakura. Hinata. That's Minato. That's Luna from Sailor Moon that I didn't properly finish. That's Naruto Winking. I think I had a few problems with his eyes, so I just resorted to him winking. Which doesn't look very good, as you can see by the rubbing out marks there. Yeah. There's Akumaru. Looks very cute. And Kakashi. And Paul from Pokemon. Not my best picture, but yeah. It's got a bit torn, I think. It's a bit of a shame. There are some eyes. And there's Chibi Sailor Moon. And some eyes. And a flower. And there's Avatar Aang, looking awesome. Really like that picture of him. Looks so cool. I mean, his eyes aren't quite even, but it's not a bad picture overall, if I do say so. I've been talking a lot about random facts in my videos. I'll give you another one today. I'll give you another English fact. Onomatopoeia is the word for sound, for words that are supposed to represent sounds, so like bang and clash and boom and pow, smash, all kinds of things like that. Yeah. So this is another notebook I've just found, and this is a redrawn picture of Cynthia and Chimchar together. You remember the older one from my other video, and this one is way better. I mean, it's not perfect, and Cynthia's face is still a bit funny, but it's not bad actually. It's decent. At least her hands don't look like they're sore. But yeah, I really like this piece, even though I can see its imperfections. Yeah. And this is Hattori Soma from Fruits Basket, and he looks really good there. From when I've drawn him before, he looks a bit awkward in the other ones, but I think he looks really good there. He's probably my favourite character from Fruits Basket. I love how I drew the eye there as well. The jawline's not too bad actually. Yeah. And this is Mirai Saratobi from Boruto. She looks very pretty there. Maybe the shape of the face isn't quite right, but other than that, it's not too bad. And that's another attempt at drawing Mirai. Not the best, but eh. That's Naruto and Shikamaru, which looks kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie. If I got rid of Naruto's hand there, maybe it looks slightly less awkward, but eh. There's Ichigo Kurosaki. He looks okay. I've drawn better pictures of Ichigo, to be honest. And there's Jiraiya to the side, which it's not great either. There's another picture of Jiraiya, which is also a bit awkward looking. I think I was trying to draw Jiraiya there as well. And there's Renji Mayoshi. I don't know what I was trying to draw there. Goodness knows. And here's another folder. Yes, so at one point I was trying to write a Pokemon story about my own Pokemon journey off the top of my head, just including some of the Pokemon that I really love. Not necessarily from the same generation, but yeah, I think it's, you can see it properly. It's the sun, curse the sun, why do you do this to me? Yes. Yes. So, as you can see, we've got Milotic there, looking very awkward. Me, looking incredibly awkward. Chikorita, kind of looking awkward, but you can tell what she is. That's Combuskin. I kind of really like Combuskin. I know a lot of people don't and think it doesn't look right, but I like Combuskin. I can't explain why, but I like it. Yeah. But yeah, I actually put a lot of Microsoft Word pages together, and like made them into like web format. Like wrote synopsises for everything to do with this made up story. Yeah, I was reading through some content I'd written for it just yesterday in this notebook, and it was like a little mini comic thing, and it was I don't want to put you lot through that. It's so cringe-worthy. Essentially, I start off with Milotic as a Feebas, and somehow it knows Ice Beam to start off with, which is a TM move. Yeah. Feebas doesn't learn that leveling up. And then somehow it evolves really early, so I'm kind of a bit OP. It's just, it's weird. And somehow I catch a shiny Pidgey in it. Yeah. And Team Rocket from the anime appears in it. And there's a Team Rocket grunt called the Rocket Grunt, or something like that. Yeah, it's a bit stupid now. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right. This is a picture of Ash with all of his Pokemon. I think I only did like all of the Pokemon that he had up to Diamond and Pearl, including some of the ones he'd released as well. So yeah, and the sun comes in again. So I'll go through all of this. As you can see, I've made Inferno right front and centre because how awesome it is. You can see Paul there reacting to his Pokemon. How many Pokemon? Yeah, he has a ridiculous amount of Pokemon, Ash. Ash looks really cringeworthy there though.
Infernape there with its arms reminds me of Wallace from Wallace and Gromit when he's like,
Cheese! Yeah. There's Noctowl. And there's Glalie and Butterfree. Yeah. There's Staraptor being squished there. There's Pidgeot. There's Gliscor. There's Sceptile that looks like he's dancing, which is so out of character for Ash's Sceptile. There's Ash's Charizard, looking happy. There's Kingler. Wish we'd seen more of Kingler. There's Swellow. Heracross. All of his Tauros. Yes, I actually drew all of his Tauros. Use Gibble. I remember the gender difference there, because male Gibble have a chip in their thin thing. There's Snorlax. Bailey. Corfish. Quilava. That just looks like it's wearing a superhero mask. Torkoal, I think. That's Bulbasaur, I think. You can't really see it properly. I don't know, is that supposed to be Squirtle? I don't know. It's Totodile. There's Donphan. Primeape with incredibly weird limbs. Torterra, which just looks very weird. And there's Weasel. Pikachu and Squirtle. Ah, dear me. Oh, and there's Muck. How could I forget Muck?
I call this piece Poke Party.
Yeah. And there's Harry Potter from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I think I used a tutorial to draw this because you can see how stiff looking he looks. Let's see. Yes, this is Gromit from Wallace and Gromit in the wrong trousers. That's where he leaves home when that Feathers McCraw takes over. And, he's upset, and then he gets put into prison, and it's just awful. Poor baby. He looks quite cute there, I think, Gromit. And that's me in a Christmas hat, looking very awkward. And that's a drawing of a toy monkey we had, or have, in the house. Yeah. I think he's pretty old now. Yeah. This is supposed to be a drawing from across my window when it's raining and snowing. It's not too bad, but this was this was when I started drawing, really. At least you can tell it's a house. And I think this is supposed to be me. I don't know. But as you can see, it's pretty bad. Proportions are all over the place. Outfit's nice. That's one thing I can say about it. Yeah, this is kind of a sad piece. I think it was to do with my gran dying or something like that I drew this. I don't know. It was one of the earlier pieces I posted to my DeviantArt. You can still see it on there. Yeah. And this is some interesting pattern thing of a flower and lines and stuff, and it's quite nice actually. I kind of like it. But I mean, this was done in the early days of my drawing. And it actually isn't too bad. And this is some kind of flowery thingy. Might have been a poinsettia, I can't remember. Yeah, this gives me Funny Bones vibes, if any of you remember that children's TV show. Yeah, this wasn't done in the early days of my drawing. Yeah. This is a piece I drew ages ago. Again, this was probably when I first started drawing. Not my first piece, but yeah. I have to say, one thing I can say about this piece is the perception of distance actually isn't too bad, and it's something I really struggle with, so I'm proud of that with this. I think this is one of the earlier pieces I posted on DeviantArt. Yeah, it's pretty depressing, isn't it? I think that's supposed to be me or something. I don't know. I don't look great there, do I, really? Yeah, I think the grass bits look interesting there. Other than that, I don't think there's much to say, really. Yeah. And these, I drew these probably when I was in class at school, and I was bored. Surprise, surprise. And I just copied them from like a website, and I thought they were great at the time. I can see the anatomy's totally off there now, but yeah. Yeah. Ah, yes. Yeah, these have just fallen out of the folder, so I thought I might as well just take them out so they're easier to see. There's Bonnie from Pokemon X and Y. This was before I even watched the anime, but I think I'd played the game at that point. I mean, the anime is way better. I mean, the game's not bad, but like most people say, it's very easy to beat unless you're doing like a playthrough challenge or something. I mean, I've never tried one, but I imagine a playthrough challenge definitely makes it harder. Yeah. No, Bonnie looks very cute there, but the anatomy is off, obviously, with the arms and the face and stuff. Yeah. And this is Serena, again from X and Y. She doesn't look good. Yeah. Ah, yes. Remember when I said that I'd drawn Hattori Soma before? Yeah. I think that was my first... I think that one was my first attempt at drawing Hattori. Yeah. And that was probably my second attempt. And I didn't bother for a while. I might try redrawing him again, actually, just to see how much I've improved. Yeah, I forgot. I found that this side of the paper has more to it than meets the eye. This is Katsura from Gintama. I need to watch Gintama. I've literally watched one episode and then I just lost motivation, but with some anime, the first episode doesn't always draw you in, and I think that's one of them. Gintama's supposed to be really good, though people do say just to watch it if you've watched other anime, because it's got a load of other anime references in it, and Japanese culture references in it and stuff. So, yeah, I think his, the shape of, I think his face doesn't like look quite right. I don't know whether it's just me. Aside from that, it's not too bad. I think this is supposed to be Inuyasha, from Inuyasha. I haven't really watched Inuyasha, but I like his design, so I thought I'd try and draw it. The anatomy is a bit all over the place with the face and everything, but it's not bad for a first attempt, really. And this is Clement from Pokemon X and Y. I think he looks quite good there. I mean, the bodily anatomy is a bit weird, but it's not too bad. There's a random butterfly for no reason. There's another random piece that fell out of the folder. This is supposed to be a meerkat. Let's just take that out, actually. It's probably easier to look at. There. And this is Onoki from Naruto Shippuden. I mean, he looks kind of good. Maybe he should have broader shoulders, I don't know. Oh, I think I was trying to draw Mei, the Mizukage there, but that didn't happen. I think I was trying to draw all the 5 Kage before the end of the war. I'm going to draw Tsunade and the Raikage and Gara all in one place, but that never happened. Maybe I'll draw all of them at some point, I don't know. Maybe I'll do all of the 5 Kage throughout the years, I don't know. Who knows? And let's see if any of you guys can recognize any of these lines and identify what they come from. It's a script for a play I did when I was at school, and it was a lot of fun to do. One of the things I did like about school. I enjoyed drama and performing arts and all kinds of things. Being on stage actually doesn't scare me one bit. It's I actually really love it. But yes, if you know which, if you recognise any of these lines, let me know. Trying to get Onoki back in the folder. If you recognise any of these lines, know what play I'm talking about, just let me know, and I'll tell you if you're right. Okay, I think I was following a tutorial when I was drawing these two guys fighting each other. Yeah, I was using a video tutorial to find out how to draw people fighting each other. I don't know why. It's okay. It's not great, really, but for a first attempt, that actually isn't bad. I still don't think I'm any good at drawing people fighting each other, to be honest. So, you know, at least I had a try, and that's the main thing, you know. And I'll take all of these out of the folder, actually. These are little bits and bobs and things. And this is a little chibi girl, looking very, very cute and orange. Yeah, this is when I was trying to draw characters out of my head. This one clearly is based off me. That is a total Francis expression when I'm hyper. She just looks like a generic girl that you'd look at when you're trying to learn how to draw anime. She looks like Yuki from Vampire Knight. Yeah. Yeah, he looks like Homura. That was another anime girl I drew that just looks weird. Anyway, we'll move on from that. This was a chibi Yuki cross from Vampire Knight. Not great. And this is Yuki again. Just, no, it's awful, I know. And what's this? What is this? Here are more anime sketches. As you can see, those two just looked dreadful. Giant neck there. Again, it's the best genus neck. This one actually isn't too bad. Reminds me of Sharon from Tsubasa Chronicles and Cardcaptor Zagora. Just his hair. Like, that part of his hair like kind of reminds me of Sharon. Except his hair's a bit more spiky, I think. Yeah, it's actually not too bad, that one. Yeah. Move on to the next one. Here are some random drawings. This girl here, I think she was just a generic anime girl, and my goodness, her pose is not great. Hands are funny as always. Yeah. And this is my OC Renji doing a bit of a Gandalf pose, or a little bit of a dance. Thou shalt not pass, or something like that. Bit of a dance. Stop in the name of love. Oh, don't stop moving. Do 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 do. I don't know what he's doing there. I think he's trying to look cool. I don't know what I was intending with this. Yeah. And then there's a random anime dude there. Now there's a random anime girl there. Weird pose. And there's another guy that looks like Shaoran, which is really badly drawn. Yeah. And here's a random page full of random colourful things. That's supposed to be Entei. I don't think I've ever drawn it. I don't think I've drawn Entei since. No wonder. Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? This is Ash and Paul dressed up as Naruto and Sasuke. Oh my goodness.
Look at Paul's arms. They're so long and weird. But it's not the worst picture I've drawn of him. Oh god, look at Ash's legs! There's Ash and Paul, I think. Yeah. And there's Zorro from One Piece. Actually looks quite good there. I think I was trying to draw Pikachu there. I don't know why. Because Pikachu has nothing to do with One Piece. I don't know why I drew Pikachu there. What else have we got? Yeah, this is Six Path Sage mode. No wait, is this Six Path Sage mode? Or is it Tailed Beast mode? I can't tell. It's either Tailed Beast mode or Six Path Sage mode. Naruto with Jiraiya. Yeah, it's a bit weird, that one. Yeah. And this page is full of random anime people. Surprise, surprise. I think this is supposed to be Light from Death Note, which kind of looks awful. That's Black Star from Soul Eater. Yeah. And that's Anko from Naruto. Yeah. There's L from Death Note. Looking kinda cute, but awkward. There's Spirit Alban from Soul Eater. Which actually doesn't look too bad, but I'm sure I've done a redrawing of him and it looks way better. Yeah, not too bad considering how my art was back then. There's Excalibur, from the United K. I am looking for him. I'm going to California. Excalibur. I had to. I'm sorry. And that's Renji, for some strange reason. Here's Maka and Soul from Soul Eater. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not great. So. I've definitely improved on drawing them too. Yeah. Thank you for watching episode 5 of season 2 of my Sketchbook and Doodles tour. See you in the next one. Excalibur, from the United K. I am looking for him. I'm going to California. Excalibur.